Hi, I'm Joy. Welcome to Paths to Freedom and Joy. Today I'm going to talk about stress and how I figured out today that I'm causing a lot of my own in a certain area. And that's how I believe and the perceptions that I hold in certain situations. So, uh, you may have watched my video about the fact that I'm going to be going to a Vipassana meditation retreat, and I have not been journaling probably for about 2 weeks now because I won't be able to journal during the retreat. So I've really been trying to observe my thoughts, and I've been meditating an hour a day. And a reoccurring thing is the worry about my husband taking care of things while I'm in this silent retreat. We do house sitting all over the country, and we're currently doing a house sit, and we have divided tasks usually. And so today I wanted to write about this reoccurring thought and just kind of get it all out on paper. And I realized that I have a belief that I have to do all of this myself, or it's, I don't know, gonna fall apart, gonna get a negative outcome, negative review. And really, as I just put it all out there on my journal, I realized, oh my gosh, my poor husband. you know, I really have this belief that if I don't do this, then this is gonna happen. And the truth is, he's a capable, able adult man, and he will take care of things. And if he doesn't, then what? Um, so I explored that. Okay, if he doesn't do X, Y, Z, what could happen? Well, we could get a bad review. The people could be upset, or nothing could happen. And it really made me think about the story, a Buddhist story of the farmer and his horse. And this farmer has a horse. He only has one, and the horse is very important to him. And one day the horse runs away, and the neighbors are all up in arms, and they say, "Oh my gosh, what a terrible thing to have happened." And the man just sort of quietly states, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. And a few days go by, and the horse comes back with a whole herd of wild horses. And the neighbors exclaim, "Oh my goodness, what a blessing." And the farmer quietly comments, "Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." So his son decides that he's going to ride one of the wild horses, and he falls off and breaks his leg. And the neighbors say, "Oh my goodness, what a terrible misfortune." And again, the farmer quietly reflects, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. And then when war breaks out and the army comes through to recruit all the males, the son with a broken leg gets left behind. And once again, the neighbors say, "Oh, what a wonderful thing." And the farmer actually says, "Well, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad." So this story always comes to mind when I realize that fear is motivating my decisions, my actions, and I don't want to be motivated by fear. I want to be motivated by good intentions, loving, uh, intuitive motivations, and not acting from fear or hypervigilance or uh, and it really, when I realized that this belief, this perception, this mental position that I have to take care of everything or everything's going to fall apart, that hurts my relationships. Uh, it's been my experience that the way I hold those I'm in relationships, in my thoughts, in my beliefs, um, how I trust and believe in them and the universe affects my relationship. Einstein said that you either believe that the universe is loving or it's not. And when I believe each of those mental positions, I have different outcomes. And the way that that feels in my body when I'm in relationship and just in daily life feels different. It's very stressful to believe that I have to be hyper vigilant and take care of everything and make sure nothing happens, and that leads to trying to control my husband and manipulate, and that's disrespectful, and I don't want to be treated that way. Why would he want to be treated that way? And even if I moderate my actions, the way that I think and believe, and where my motivation of action is coming from affects relationships and affects my internal emotional state. So I just realized today how much stress that belief that I have to take care of everything, and that if something bad happens, that what, things are going to fall apart, the world's going to end. I don't know. um, I really do believe that things happen for a reason, and whatever it is that happens in my absence, um, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. We have to wait and see. But if you have any sort of mental positions that you realize cause you stress when you believe them, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And I hope this video today helped you. I hope you will have a little less stress in your life, and look at maybe where you can be motivated by loving intention a little more today. And who knows, maybe when something comes up today that your mind is tempting you to be in fear about, that it's bad, um, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join me on my next video where I go into how our mental beliefs affect our relationships, especially with our spouse or children, and maybe how you can take a look at that and make a shift for the better. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.